Thank you very much for making yourself available to the tribunal. Please be sure to tell us the truth. You will now be asked some questions by counsel.
非常感谢你抽空能够来参加中国法庭，希望你能够在今天的说明里面能够句句属实。
谢谢给我这个机会，我讲的全是。
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Can you tell us how many times you have been detained and for how long?
你可不可以告诉我们你过去被几次关押，有多长的时间？
在破坏法轮功这个过程当中，我5次被抓，2次关押在马三家教养院5年3个月。
During the time of the persecution of Falun Gong, I was detained twice, totally about 5 years and 3 months.
What was the reason given for your detention?
为什么你会被关押呢？
因为我信仰法轮功，所以5次被抓捕。
Because I believe in Falun Gong and practice Falun Gong, so I was arrested 5 times.
And did you have any legal representation on any of those 5 occasions?
你在这些关押的时候，被抓的时候，你有没有任何的律师代表？
没有，他抓捕我的时候没有任何手续，包括送到马三家教养院不出示任何证件。
No, there was no any legal representatives, nor were there any legal procedures.
So there were no judgments that formed the basis of the sentence in prison.
所以也没有任何的判决，是吗？
抓到车上以后，往马三家教养院的路上给我的那个劳教书。
So they gave me this judgment to be sent to the labor camp. On my way, being sent to the labor camp.
Were you in prison with other Falun Gong practitioners?
你当初在教养院的时候，是不是有其他的法轮功学员和你一起被关押？
有。
Yes.
And can you describe what happened on the 12th of May 2008?
你可不可以告诉我们，在5月12号2008年的时候发生了什么事情
？2008年5月12日，我们正在外面干活，突然警察就喊我们上车，上到一个大巴士上，给我们直接拉回到教养院卫生所。
On 12th May 2008, I was working. And all of a sudden, the policeman called us, and then there was a big bus. We were then being sent onto the bus and sent to the labor camp.
And can you talk about the blood tests that you referred to in your witness statement?
在你的证词上面，你有说到有关于验血，你可不可以告诉我们这个情况？
什么认识啊？
验血。
验血 ，OK。我们被拉到那个马三家教养院的卫生所，当时走廊有3、4个警察，还有3、4个穿白大衣的警察，有的是男的，有的是女的。
So we were being called to the correctional facility at Masanja, Liaoning. In the corridor, there were 3 to 4 policemen wearing white clothes. There were men and women policemen there.
Does she have anything to add to that? From the details that's in the statement.
你还有没有要说什么的？就是你在证词上面说了这些有关于验血的事情。
当时那个警察叫我们靠着墙一边站着，说要是给我们抽血做化验，我就问他做什么化验，他说做传染病检查，我就问他做什么传染病检查，警察说你们怎么那么多废话，叫你验血你就验血。
So the policeman asked us to stand alongside the wall, telling us that they are going to take our blood and do some tests. Then I asked them, what kind of blood test you are going to do? They say, we are going to do some blood test for the disease. I say, what kind of disease? And he said, why are you asking questions and talking nonsense? When I ask you to get a blood test, you will do so as I said.
You are a nurse, so was the amount of blood taken appropriate for the test that they suggested?
你是一个护士，那么你认为他们所抽的那些血的量是正常的吗？
我做了30年的护士，平时做生化检查2毫升血就够了，他整整抽了我那个针管都要到头了，抽了满满的一管，相当于3倍的正常的验血量。
I've been a nurse for 30 years. Usually, if there's any test, 2 ml is very sufficient. However, they took almost 3 times of that amount, nearly the complete syringe. So that's, my common sense is very over the normal amount that's needed.
Did you hear other prisoners or detainees talking about organ harvesting any of the time you were in prison?
那个时候你在劳教所的时候，有听说任何关于活摘器官的事情吗？
对，我知道，因为在2006年的3月8日，海外媒体曝光了中共活摘器官这个事情，我就怀疑他这次抽血跟活摘器官配血型有关系。
我知道的，因为Yes, I know about it. On 8th of March 2006, there were overseas media exposed the live organ harvesting happening in China. So I was aware of that. So I was suspecting that the blood test that they conducted on us was about organ harvesting.
Thank you. You describe being tortured. Were any reasons given to you for why you received that treatment?
你在劳教所的时候有受到酷刑，你知道是什么原因你受到那样子的待遇吗？
因为我不放弃法轮功的修炼，所以他们给我上大挂抻、扣扣抻。
Because I did not give up my practice of Falun Gong, so they tortured me. They used a way called diagonal hanging and a large stretch to torture me.
Thank you. I have no further questions, but the panel will.
Before my colleagues, just one thing. Because of what you knew about or heard rumors about organ harvesting, when they wanted to take blood from you, they had to do it by 9 policemen forcing you onto a bed, correct?
我想问你，你知道有关于在那个时候，你知道或听说过有关于活摘器官，然后你拒绝被去验血、抽血，那么那个时候呢，有9个警察压着你到床上去验血，是这样子的吗？对吗？
是的，当时我就提出来，你们做什么传染病化验，他就叫其他的人先抽血，把我放到最后一个。
Yes, that's right. At that time, I asked them, why did you take our blood test? So they asked other people to get the blood tested first. I was put to the end of the line to get blood test.
Ms. Wang, you said you were arrested 5 times, but you were in prison twice. Is that correct?
王女士，你是不是被抓了5次，然后2次被关押？
Yes.
during your first period of detention, you tell us of a story of your friend Zin Shuhua, who was threatened with heart donation. Is that correct?
你提到在第一次被关押的时候，有一个学员叫幸淑华，告诉你他曾经被威胁说要强摘他的器官，这是正确的吗？
是的，他亲自跟我说的，并且说，如果有机会，他愿意做证人来直接揭露这个真相。
Yes, she told me it in person, and she told me that if there is opportunities coming up, she is very willing to be the witness to expose this matter.
Is this the only incident of a threat of forced organ harvesting that you experienced during your first period of detention?
在你第一次被关押的时候，请问你这是不是唯一的一次你所经历到有关于这个威胁要做强摘器官的事情？
我第一次是2001年，我知道这个活塞器官的时候是2006年的事情。我是第二次被关押的时候被强行9个警察按压在那抽血的。
So I was detained in 2001. I knew about the organ harvesting in 2000. I was pressed by 9 policemen in my second detention.
I'm asking about the first detention period. Let's not go to the second one yet.
我是说你在第一次被关押的时候。我们还没有讲到第二次。
Okay. No, yes, I understand.
So my question again is, during your first period of detention, apart from this one incident with your friend, did you come across any other incidents where the threat of forced organ harvesting was made?
那么在你第一次被关押这个期间呢，除了这一个你刚才讲的有关于这个被威胁要做强摘器官，是不是还有其他的事件有类似像这样子的威胁做强摘器官的事情发生呢？在你的身边或你经验到
？No.
Okay. In your second period of detention, were there any threats made to you about forced organ harvesting?
在你第二次被关押的时候，有没有任何有关于强摘器官的威胁？
这次已经是比较严重的，因为我当时知道他们这个要有这个倾向活塞器官做血化验，我就拼命的抓住那个门的把手，用尽全身力气坐在地上。当时警察就掰着我的手，强行的往床上拖我。
Well, this time was a more serious matter because I already knew about the matters about organ harvesting, so I resisted very strongly about the blood test. I was holding on to the door handle, and so there were several policemen trying to put me onto the bed for blood test.
Sorry, I'm a little confused here. That account of this policeman, that is in May 2008. Is that correct?
你刚才说的这个警察要强抓你，做这个抽血，是不是在2018年5月？
对，就是我刚才讲的，就是这个过程。我被强行拖到床上，被9个警察按压在床上抽血的。
Yes, that's correct. I was referring to what I was mentioning before. There were 9 policemen.
Yes, okay, I understand that.
Okay.
But I'm talking now about her second period of detention from August 2008 to November 2011. Right, so I'm not talking about May 2008 now. I'm talking about the period August 2008, November 2011, her second period of detention. Was there any experience or threat of forced organ harvesting during that period of 2 years and 3 months?
你在2020
Maybe just there is a discrepancy, Mr. Hu, because the witness says that she was detained from August 2008, while she refers to an incident of 12 May 2008. Maybe we ask her to check this discrepancy. Because on 12 May, according to, if the first statement is correct, on 12 May 2008, she would not have been in prison.
That's okay. Well, as I started my questioning by asking her to confirm she had been arrested 5 times, but she'd had 2 periods of detention. So I am assuming that the 12th of May 2008 incident was not an incident that happened while she was in detention, but it was a separate incident. Would that be correct? Can you translate that, please?
Sorry, which question you want me to ask now? Say that again, please.
I just want a clarification. The time when she was subjected to this forced blood testing on the 12th of May 2008, that was not during a period of detention. Is that correct?
他想要你澄清一下，就是在5月12日2008年的时候，你说这个有警察要强行把你抓到床上去抽血，这个事件是你被关押的时候吗？
是我们当时正在干活。Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now I am asking the question about her second period of detention from August 2008 to November 2011. And I would like her to tell us whether there were any incidents of threats of forced organ harvesting made on her or anyone in her knowledge during that time.
那么你第2次关押的时候是2008年的8月到2011年的11月，是吧？
我第2次被关押是2007年的8月到2009年的11月，2年3个月。
My second detention was actually August 2007 to November 2009, over 2 years' time.
Okay, so we appear to have a discrepancy in the statement.
在你的证词里面，好像跟你刚才讲的有一些出入。
So can you just please clarify, Ms. Wang, your second period of detention is August 2007 till when?
你可不可以再澄清一下，就是你第2次被关押的期间是2007年8月到什么时候呢？
我第2次被关押的抓的时间是2007年的8月到2009年的11月，2年3个月。我被强行抽血的是2008年的5月12日下午。
So I was detained on August 2007 till November 2009, 2 years, 3 months altogether. The date I was forced to take blood test was on 12th May 2008 in the afternoon.
And that was, so now that 2008 incident was during her second period of detention. Is that correct?
所以你被强行抽血，也就是在你第2次被关押的时候之间这段期间，是吧？
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. Did she experience or did she hear of any of her cellmates or people around her during the same time of detention who disappeared, who one day were taken from the cell and never came back?
你在第2次被关押的期间，有没有经历到任何有关于这种强摘器官的事件，或者是有任何的其他同时被关押的学员就是消失了，或者是就没有回来这个劳教所？
我被抽血的时候，当时有200多个人都同时被抽血，但是离到我回家的时候都没有给任何化验结果。
So there were over 200 people, inmates, were being asked and being sent to take the blood for blood test. But when I went home, there was no explanation or the blood test report back to me at all.
Okay, I will ask the question again. I'm asking about whether she knew of any of her cellmates or people who were detained together with her, whether they had been taken away and they never came back.
我再问一次这个问题，就是在你关押的期间呢，就是那些跟你一起被关押的人，你有没有知道什么情况是有一些这些同时被关押的这些学员呢，就消失了，或者是就没回来这个教养院？
他们被带走的情况下，有的人就被带走了，但是我无法弄明白他们是被转移到另外一个地方，还是回家了，我不知道。
For the case that those inmates were being sent away, I had no way to find out whether they were being transferred to another center or they being sent back home. I didn't know about it.
And then my last question is that she has recounted incidents where she has been tortured, and I would like to know whether she's able to tell us whether there was any torture of a sexual nature that was done on her.
我想问一下，你提到就是你在被关押的期间呢，有被酷刑迫害。那么在这些酷刑当中呢，有没有任何的性侵犯？
No.
Thank you very much.
谢谢。
I have a quick question for her. In her statement, she talks about the fact that she has 30 years of experience as a nurse. And the first question I wanted to know is, was she a nurse in China?
你在证词里面刚才也提到，你曾经做过护士30年，你是在中国做的护士吗？
Yes.
And during the 30 years that she was a nurse in China, did she ever learn about or was she aware of the organ surgeries or transplant surgeries that took place in the hospitals?
你在做护士的这30年当中，你有没有曾经知道，或者是有听说有关于这个器官移植的这些手术在中国的医院在发生着？
当时候就是做器官移植医院很少很少。从迫害开始我就被抓了。活塞器官的信息是2006年我才知道的。当时我进教养院的时间是2002年。
When I was doing this nurse for those 30 years, there were few organ transplant hospitals. I learned about organ harvesting in 2006, and then I was detained in 2002.
Did she work in a military hospital or was it a private hospital?
你是在私人的医院，或者是在军事医院做护士的？
我是在辽宁省大连市中心医院做主管护士师工作。
那是一个私人的还是？
是一个大型的医院，是一个辽宁省的三级甲等医院。
So I was a nurse in Dalian, Liaoning Hospital. That is a large hospital, considered to be a third-grade hospital.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much for making yourself available to the tribunal. That concludes your evidence. Thank you.
非常感谢你能够抽空来参加我们的法庭，谢谢你。
我还有一个重要线索，我想说一下，可以吗？我最近才
I
得
have something important to provide. Is that okay?
Very well. I'll stop you if it's not relevant.
好的，请说。如果不相关的话，我可能会止住你。
我前几个月偶然一个机会，我接触到一个人，他的爸爸就是被活摘器官了。
Several months ago, I had a chance to meet a person, and her father was a victim of organ harvesting. 继续说。
他就是为了揭露这个真相，他现在已经离开中国了，但是他的处境仍然在中共的追捕中，所以我不便给他名字说出来。
So this person tried to expose the organ harvesting, tried to expose his own experience, but because this person is being under surveillance and chased by the CCP, so I'm not at liberty to disclose this person's identity. 继续说。
但是他的那个，我跟他接触了几次，我很愿意在方便的时候，我可以把他提供给法庭，进一步讲清他的父亲被活摘器官的经过。
I have met this person several times, and I'm very willing to help to put this person in touch with the tribunal, for this person to tell the tribunal his or her experiences of the father's experience being harvested his organ.
Thank you very much.
非常感谢。
Arrangements will be made for somebody from ETAC to speak to you.
我们会做进一步的安排。
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.